Alright guys, we are almost in round 7. So our odds aren't great of making top 32 and getting our money back. When I just went to look it up, it's like only the top 3 X and 3s. Wow, great. So we need to win, like, and all our opponents need to win as well, our former opponents. Corrupt. I see this person's like name all the time and like notice it, but I don't know if I've ever played them for actual Test Shadow and McFit. Probably a few decks. Man, they're on the play. I feel like even the dice have been against us tonight. I mean, like, we see an extra card. Maybe Ground Seal is relevant. We get the acceleration, but our hand is like 6 lands. Alright, I guess that's better. Sure. Okay. Dredge? Are they on Dredge? Yeah, they're on Dredge. Alright. Well. How good is our hand? Wish we had Spore Frog. Spore Frog's so good against Dredge. Have we used... I mean, like, we boarded in Plague, but we never saw it. Which is the problem with, like, non-wish target sideboard slots. And I don't think we used Tabernacle profitably at all. We did have, like, a chance to, but, like, the Elves opponent had... Well, they were on Priest of Titania. Well, we might have to play the turn 2 Confinement, depending on what their hand looks like. I mean, that's a pretty good start. If they find a Faithless Lydian in the next 6 cards, well, even if they don't, they can activate Colosseum, right? Of course, supporting an early confinement if Cabal Therapy, like, so they have to, like, not hit any therapies. Oh, there's one, so that's not happening. Maybe they won't hit a, you know. They got so many cards, they're definitely gonna just, like, go nuts this turn. Alright. We can always top deck Oblivion Wish. This is an area where, like, Tabernacle looks alright. It doesn't stop Icarate, of course. Damn, I found a creature. Pretty good hand. Wow. So, what's... Man. How many therapies do they have? The first one's probably going to name Grass. The second, third, they have all 4. They have 2 more. Yeah, just 6. I mean, the Confinement's not going to survive. You could actually just, like, try to deck on my spawns. Well, they'll probably hit the Confinement in the Argothian. Oh, I assume they named Grass, yeah. That's reasonable. Really need Spore Shrug. It's like if we get Wish, we wish for Tabernacle. Yeah. Well, we get an extra card with the Abundant Growth. Bad news is we're dead. Did they find all 4? Oh, okay. Sure. So, in fact, we just have this card. That's not it. Sure. Alright, well, this matchup's about 60% grass, like, just completely stops them game 1. Game 2, they bring in, like, Nature's Claim, and, like, sometimes Serenity. I think we do want Plague. So, Seal of Primordium is just completely dead. Ground Seals actually fine post board because they could very easily bring in the Dread Return plan. They most likely will, so for that reason we'll also bring in Gaddock Teeg as a Zenith target. No Ring can go. They could bring in Serenity. I'm a little worried about that, so I'll bring in Pridemage as a Zenith target. That also has the benefit of like being able to kill bridges. Suppose that's it. We can wish for Faerie Macabre. It's always a little gambly to do that. We can also wish for Tabernacle. Doomwake's actually okay against them because it's recurring removal. So like it can be good against zombie swarms. I think that's the plan. We could set out a Sanctum. No. Well, their hand was very strong. Double Coliseum LED. I think we keep this because of the Double Wish. Double Wish could actually be a liability in some, you know, against like a turn 1 therapy. But we're gonna go like Utopia Sprawl, turn 2, Living Wish. I think we keep it. Oof. I guess we got a Trop. And I guess we also like just Sprawl Naming White, I suppose. I hope they don't have Straight Wraith. I don't even think I care about that. Yeah, I mean, I know I don't, actually. So I think we actually... Maybe we just wish for, like... Wasteland? That can't be right. If we Wasteland... Yeah, I mean... Actually, I think that is right. We could hope to draw a land for our next turn. And, like, not have to... wish for, like, Karakas for the mana. but I think we take advantage of this. Damned luck. It's a much better Wasteland target. Can't activate that, right? Can't, like... You could LED and then... Oh, shit. Well, at least they tapped the Coliseum. I wish I had the Wasteland, though. Alright, what do they have? They have a Grave Troll. Shit, they have a Faithless Looter. Alright. Shit. Damn, if they hadn't found that Faithless Looting. I don't know. I guess we could have just gotten the Macabre. Preemptively. I mean, at this point... we had the Troll. The Thug. They don't have the mana for that. So they're only dredgers. Right? Am I missing a dredger? Imp. Their breakthrough. I mean, Faithless Looting obviously is annoying, but they can't cast it. I mean, Icarids are annoying, but like, whatever, we've got time. They don't have that many triggers left. It's just got one. Yeah, so like, fuck it. Right, there is that, of course. If we block the Icarid, they lose their bridges. We lose our Enchantress. We go to 8. We have 2 more turns. That's not a lot. Conversely, we don't block 7, 8, 9. We go to 5. We're dead next turn for sure. So I guess we block. Feels weird. Oh shit. Like jumped to my turn in a weird way and I like lost track. I really wish I'd named Grey now. Congrats next turn, I suppose. We really need a land. We need a land so badly. Thank you. Jesus. Alright, if we draw a land for this turn, we should be okay. Just get Invocation grass going. If not, I could be in trouble. Okay, good. Alright. We're gonna have to get the engine going, so for one turn we'll just have the one grass. Actually can't crack that fetch, because if they top deck a land, then we're just dead. Doesn't matter, because I can't afford to flicker it. I guess the top deck LED actually kills me, doesn't it? That's something to think about. I've only got 2 left, though. What am I doing? Yes. Nice. I'm gonna put the Abundant Growth on this, so I can save that life. And still tap it for mana, because I hadn't drawn any land yet. Now, of course I did. Alright. Did we bring in Courser? I don't think we did. Yeah, we did not. Alright. Silent Gravestone, what the fuck is that? Let's see. Hopefully they don't set up the Dread Return this turn. Next turn we'll have Ground Seal, but not this turn. Cabal Therapy is really good against me right now. Okay. Oblivion Ring. I wonder why. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. That's a good one. I'm not going to take any chances. With Coliseum, they could be digging for an LED. How am I... How did it make me pay... Wait. Oh, right, okay. Wait, no. What? That was the wrong fucking one. God damn it. I wish it like didn't create false triggers. That would make it easier to keep track. I guess we just get Doomwake, right? Do I have, I don't have any bridges. I mean, the alternate is we could gain life, of course. I think it's better just to kill it. They said O-Ring, but that could just be because they were planning on going all the way with that Narcomoeba, which, in fairness, is not very far. But like the other thought is, it could mean Serenity. I think we've got all their other avenues covered. There's no reason to throw in out to Serenity. Do they have another therapy? How many have they used? 2. I wish. Alright. I guess we could have just... Oh, that was dumb. We could have just played the other and copied it. Ugh. I didn't think about that. So the thing is, we now need to not brick. So that means we need to draw cards. So we'll copy the Enchantress because we found an enchantment, so... We lose our grasses, which we should have another one, but whatever. Did you concede, or is this like... Okay, alright. Whew! Yeah, that was dumb. I could have just played the Rain. Hit, like, whatever, Wild Growth or something. Pointless. I mean, actually, I could have just targeted the zombie. And then during the next upkeep, it could have flickered. So I didn't need to, like, get that close. Yeah, anyway. It didn't look like... I mean, we saw a lot of the graveyard. I didn't see Dread return, but, I still think we keep the Gracias. In fact, wait, didn't their artifacts say... What did their artifacts say? Was it another one of those, like, really bad asymmetrical cards that Wizards just keeps printing because they don't understand their own game? So, we got grasses, but that actually could be a liability. Having double grass in hand means, like, the first therapy is going to be very successful. I think we mulligan this. Alright. I'd like to draw Wild Growth still, even though we do have the Guile. No land? Well, this has the makings of a very strong hand. Although, I think, yeah, they just found that gemstone mine, because otherwise you would definitely... Or they don't have any treasures, because you would definitely want to, like, save the Street Wraith for Faithless Looting. Or for post-Faithless Looting, that's my point. Oh my god, 3 Street Wraiths? Jesus. They found one more treasure. think Mirri's Guile is pretty good in this matchup, though, since like it helps evade Cabal Therapy. It's a lot of Icarate fodder. I mean, you still expect it to come after grass, but... okay. As long as it's a miss. That's what I care about. Let's see, we know they've got 2 dredgers in hand. Did they find a 3rd one? I think they didn't. I think they whiffed. Well, that's not strong. I guess we do want to get the Sanctum out at some point, so I might as well start. Huh. It's not like they can go Ancient Tomb, right? So, like, if they play LED, we can just get rid of the Faithless Lydians in response. I think Macabre's a good thing to have here. Otherwise, his plan is like Icarate beats. Who knows what's in his hand? The alternative, I mean, I think we want to like Wish, right? Like, we don't want them to be able to strip that. The alternative is to get Argothian, but like the top of the deck isn't really facilitating that plan. I think we might be like slow rolling into Doomwake territory and just trying to slow them down. Conversely, we could get Courser, and we could actually like go through the top of the library quickly that way. Have a blocker, which isn't the worst. Gain some life. It's not the worst. I sort of like that plan. I think basically like we have a turn because they whiffed on that dredger. Unless they top deck a Breakthrough or Faithless Looting or Careful Study. I guess an LED would also do it. It's actually a fair number of cards, although some of them are already gone. Probably should have played the Sanctum, actually. Alright, we're going to get the Macabre. I think that's right. I think there's probably a serious argument for Courser here. Therapy is another card that we could have that would make Courser not so great. So we just rip the hand apart. Okay. So they're just dumping their whole hand. They can't LED. So we do have perfect information. Oof. Alright. So... we can't get rid of... let's see, they've got 1, 2, 3 dredgers. That's it. If we leave them with just a stinkweed and they whiff, then they're kind of like lost. They'll have a zombie and like an Icarid. We'll have a couple turns to basically like find anything. Conversely, we could hit the therapy. I don't think there's a point in hitting the lootings. They're going to be like dredging the rest of the game. They're never going to cast those now. So it's like we could hit the bridge. We could hit the bridge and the therapy. They're down. They'd be down to like one remaining therapy in the deck. Our hand's like not that great anyway for like ripping apart. If we take the bridge and the Icarid, I don't really like that very much. I think we hit the Golgari Cave Troll and the Stinkweed and hope that they whiff on their one dredger. It's a little gambly. I don't know which they hit. It doesn't really matter. We can't do anything with either one. Just hope there's like an Enchantress or a Grass up top. Or a Wish, I suppose. And hope that they whiff on this here final dredger. Sure. That's reasonable. Yeah, I suppose if there's a fetch, we'd get to Doomwake a turn faster that way. Hopefully, the third card is not a land, but doesn't affect anything else. Sure, we're both in top deck mode. I have Guile. They have one dredge of 5 to find something. Sure was a land. Damn it, they didn't whiff. It's actually like 4 really, really good cards. It's like the opposite of a whiff. I mean, they could have had the others. As long as I didn't find a troll, and we'd be like, okay. Not great, but okay. Let's see. Grass? Enchantress presence. I suppose as long as the next card is also an enchantment, you will do. Maybe. No, even that actually. I need the next card to be like grass or something useful. I don't know. Had we got the Courser, suppose it wouldn't have slowed them down, or the. Well, no, we just would have lost it to therapy. And we'd have a Doomwake, which is okay. Did they find yet another dredger? Yeah, they found 2. Okay, well, everything is coming to Millhouse for them. Grass? Confinement. Grass or confinement? Wish? I don't see Wish doing it. I think they've got multiple Icarids, don't they? So Wish doesn't do it. I don't think. Maybe it does. Wish for Tabernacle? More lands. That doesn't really do it. Doesn't do it at all, actually. That doesn't do it. It's more lands. Okay. Alright. We were boned for a while. No grasses anywhere in sight. Or further wishes. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, so like the Courser just would have died. I guess we'd have gotten... Yeah, I mean, like... We both got put in top deck mode, and they just, their dredge of 5 was, like, basically everything that they needed, and, Guile just kept showing up lands. So, alright, so we went 3 and 4. Not ideal, but, you know, that happens. Highs and lows. Did we learn anything? I guess Tabernacle like could have come up. Like had I drawn it then, maybe. I don't know. Like Bog, I suppose. But like Dredge isn't that common a matchup, and like Bog's too slow against Reanimator. Against Miracles, yeah, just mulligan. Game 2. Against Elves, like, or Keep, game 1 was fine against a random deck, but bad against them, and then game 2 we multi-5. What else did we lose to? Grixis Dowry, yeah, just like land flood, so that happens. I don't know if we like learned much, except that like those like flex spots on the sideboard are still not really doing anything right now. I don't know if that's fair on the cards. It could just, you know, of course, be the matchups. And like the variants, like Plague didn't. No, Plague, you know what? Plague did okay, right? Did it? We played against Death and Taxes, right? It was fine there. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Signing off.